Hapaday Tirawami, and welcome to Marianas Stories. I'm Catherine Perry, and this is where we chat with ordinary people with extraordinary stories in our community. And from her humble beginning in the Philippines, our guest today has spent a lifetime doing seamstress work, and she has even been a seamstress for a royal household. She now owns her own shop in San Roque, Saipan. Virginia, Santo Tomas, Camacho, thank you for being with us today.
I'm happy to visit you. I'm happy to visit you in my shop, and then I want you to know what is going on in my shop.
Well, tell us the story of the beginning. How did you learn to do sewing, and how old were you?
When I start sewing when I'm 14 years. My mother and my sister is the seamstress. But me, I don't like seamstress because I cannot go out.
Hard
So
work.
I go to the school for the hair culture.
Okay.
And then I go to the school for that, and I graduate for that one, the beautification. So I work in the parlor before when
So-
I'm young.
So how did you get into sewing?
When I go to sewing, when I start run away for my family,
Oh.
because my grandma is the one who raised me, and then when my grandma matay, she died already, and then my father take me to bring it home, and then look like a stranger there. I cannot do the one I like because very strict. So I keep on telling him that I need this. I like to go out because I go to the parlor and I work there. Don't like. So when that time is start, maybe I already teenager. Then I run away. Then I go to Manila. I work in the parlor. I go to my friend. Then I work in the parlor. So when I already tired to working in the parlor, I tell to my friend I like to learn how to sewing. So I go to the Guadalupe, and there is the hiring over there for the seamstress. I wanna learn. So I start learning how to own the sewing machine, and how to cut the material. And then my boss very happy because I learning too much.
Did you like it when you started learning it, or
Yes,
was it
I
hard?
like.
Oh, okay.
It's hard, but I like to learn how to sew the gown
Why?
because I like to sewing gown for me.
You wanted to have the best
Yeah,
looking dress.
yeah. So I start sewing over there, then until I know already how to sewing, and then my friend telling me, I have my best friend, but that my the one working together in Philippines in my province, we go to the school together, and then that's when they left. I too much crying because I very look like I'm not happy already because she go to Zamboanga, but because that their own place, because the father is military.
So how did you end up leaving the country to do sewing?
First, this my friend, she helped me because she's rich.
Okay.
She give me her account. She's the one who look for the employer in Japan, and she's the one who spend money for me.
So your friend helped you go
Yeah.
to Japan.
Yeah.
And how long were you in Japan?
Only 12 months. Supposed to be gonna renew me, but I don't like to renew because the brother, she like me. And then,
Complicated.
yeah, and then everybody telling me that don't be make friend that one because that's sadista. Sadista that every time got sick, they balugbog, they span first the
Okay,
boyfriend,
so we're live
girlfriend.
right now. Everybody
Yeah.
can hear what you're saying.
So I don't pay attention for that, but no, she doing something to me that she
you didn't like.
Yeah, I don't like.
So
So
how
I
did
tell to
you-
my employer that I gonna go home.
Can
But
you
my
tell
job
us-
there very good because sample maker. I the two-piece.
Ah, okay, okay.
I'm the one who makes sample for the they gonna give to London, to America, the
Like for fashion, a
yeah,
fashion line or
the
something?
two-piece ni.
Yeah.
And then
Bathing
I didn't follow the catalog. I follow my own experience. I like to make different than the catalog, more nice.
So in your career, you actually ended up in Saudi Arabia. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. After I go home, I tell to my father that I gonna go someplace again. And they said, what for you gonna go someplace? You have money already. And then no, I cannot stay in Philippines. I like to go someplace. So I apply in Saudi Arabia. And that time ni, there is Abdulaziz going to agency and hiring seamstress.
That's the king.
Family, yeah.
The family of
Family
the king.
of the king.
And his name is
Abdulaziz, Muhammad Abdulaziz.
okay. And
Then-
how were you chosen?
Then when I apply, plenty applicant. That's 75 applicant, but only 2 gonna take. I'm the one they take.
Do you know why they chose you?
Huh?
Do you know why you were chosen out of the 75?
Because my sample, the one there is a sample that I need to follow. I'm the one only to follow that sample. Because plenty Paul's packet over here, very hard to do
Yeah.
that one. Then the dress ne, it's very nice. And then when they put in the mannequin, very nice. So pass my sample.
And
And
who
then-
did you sew for in the royal household?
The princess,
Really? What kind
Yeah.
of stuff did you make?
the name is Lulu. That's number 12 wife for the king.
From the 12th wife, the daughter.
Yeah, number 12.
So what kind of things did you make for her?
Gown, wedding gown.
Oh, you
All
made her
wedding
wedding-
gown. All everyday wedding gown because if they attend the party, they gonna use a
Oh, they
gown.
have to wear a special.
Yeah,
Wow.
special dress. Every day that's my job.
What was it like working for the royal household? Was it stressful or was it nice?
No, it's not. It's very good over there because they really appreciate your job.
Oh.
And then when I already 2 years contract, I finish already contract. I plan to go home to vacation, but they don't want me to take vacation. And then they tell me that they gonna give me 4 months salary without payment. And then they gonna give me the one to buy ticket, they gonna give me. So that's I thinking that I need money. That's what for I don't accept this one. So I sent to my family the money. Then start again another 2 years again, and they said after 2 years we make higher salary. Because my salary there is 4,000 real.
Do you know how many US dollars that is?
The 375 equivalent to $100
Every
month.
month.
So my salary there is 4,000 already. then I'm happy. I keep on keeping my money because I like if I go home, I got plenty money
Yeah.
to support my family.
So, how do you decide what the dress you're going to make is going to look like? How do you talk to the client, and then what happens in your mind when you
No.
design something?
If I design something, because my employer, they buy a catalog, and you need to follow that one.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. And that's why I follow her always to go to the store and choose the material nice. That's the same the catalog.
What about if somebody comes to you today and says, I want a dress for a party, and do they usually bring a picture, or do they not bring a picture? And then how do you make that kind of dress?
Oh, they just tell me what she like.
Mm-hmm.
So I design.
You
I
draw
draw.
the picture?
I drawing what kind, this is the one you like or no. Or you gonna add this design, or what's your decision? So if a customer coming here and bring a catalog, it's okay. So, but I look at the body.
Like
for
what
the,
would look good?
Yeah,
on that,
if
figure.
your design, it's okay for you. I telling her. Because if you don't tell, she just tell me what to do, and then if you sewing after it's ugly,
Yeah.
then your problem. That's my problem.
So you're also a bit of a fashion designer, as well as a seamstress, because you come up with the concept.
Yeah, all coming from my my mind only.
So here in Saipan, you've also worked at Hyatt Regency
Yeah.
Saipan, and where else?
I work in Unity before.
Unity Dress Shop.
Unity Dress Shop.
Yes.
You know that place before?
Yes, I used to go there.
I working over there, but I only sewing gown, wedding gown.
So the exciting thing is that now we're here at your own shop
Yes.
in San Roque, and we thought that Virginia working for the royal household in Saudi Arabia was the big story of her life, but actually she is I don't want to say you're a warrior because you look so sweet, but she's a very strong woman. Can you tell us what your current situation is and how you came to be in the shop?
The rehab is visiting and my husband.
Office of Vocational Rehabilitation, yes.
She's the one who give me this project.
Okay, they helped you open the shop. Why?
Yes, because when she go to the house, she saw all my bag inside my house, and they said, "What for that one?" I said, "Somebody order,
Yeah.
plenty order bag." So I give her also one bag to use, and he said, "Very very nice this one." So they said, "I can help you for that. We can open a shop, and then you are the one gonna be boss."
Yeah.
They said, "Wow, I like that." I'm the boss.
Could you share with us the story of how you got your disability?
When I work in a Hyatt, I go to the parlor to fix my pedicure, and then they damage the fingernail, and then when I go home, I clean my restroom and touching my feet, so that become swollen already, and then I go to the hospital, and they said better you go off island to make medical referral. So I go to Philippines. They cut 2 times in Philippines. So I come back. When I come back here, the doctor there, they said, make sure nobody touch your feet, because the one already good. They give me medicine, and I'm the one cleaning my feet, and then the doctor said no, cannot, because my checkup ni, and then they take out the dry skin, and that the following day I cannot walk already. I cannot walk. So that's the time I resigned in Hayat. But they said, even though you resign, when you getting better, come back. And then when I go there to visit, already cut this one, the half of my feet over here in the hospital. And then 4 times they cut this one. So this one, my feet, 6 times to cut. Two times in Philippines, 4 times in Saipan. So every month I'm there to cut my feet. And then I decided to cut above my knee. So that's the one very fast to heal my feet. And they give me also the prosthetic. But I didn't use because there's problem every time I use red. So I'm scared maybe gonna cut over her already and cut over her.
So how does it feel? You know, you were just working at home making bags, and now you're a business owner with your own shop, doing what you really love.
I'm very happy because somebody supporting me, si Miriam Borja.
From OBR?
Yes. From OBR. They check me what I'm doing. I said, even though I'm not graduate, I'm not
graduate from
I'm not graduate even high school.
Okay.
I graduate only in the elementary because that's the time I keep on asking my father to go to the school ni in the nice school, but they don't want because they said I need to go to their church because my father this different religion. They want me to go to their church to go to the school over there, but I don't like. I like the nice school in Philippines.
So you didn't get to graduate from
No.
high school.
I didn't graduate in high school.
Would you consider yourself a success today?
But every time I have interview, I can answer all the.
Even this interview, she's on the ball.
That's why I said, even though I'm not graduate, I can open business and then I can answer all the people over here.
Yeah.
Every time coming here and interview me, I answer.
So I think there are a lot of people who can relate to your story and identify whether they had a very humble beginning, they didn't graduate from high school, they had to move and work in a foreign country with a new language and a new culture, or they have a disability, or I think lots of people can relate to you, and you're such an inspiration.
Yeah.
Would you have any go ahead.
I like to help also the local people here that learn how to sew.
You have some plans for that.
Yeah.
Right? What are your future plans
Yeah,
for the shop?
that's my plan because all the people here if like to learn how to sewing. I teach them how to sew, so they can decide it to sewing their own.
Oh, okay.
Because plenty local that they didn't know how to sew.
Yeah.
So I want that to learn how to sewing also.
Would you have any encouraging words or words of inspiration for
Hi. Give me passport.
words of
You black-
inspiration
Sorry.
for others who might be in a similar situation as you? Would you have any words of inspiration for others who might be in a similar situation as you?
Yeah. Also I encourage also all the people that disability. I want them to learn what kind of business they open.
Oh, to like look at their
Yeah.
possibilities.
Because even though your disability, as long as you can move and then you can do anything, that's why me, even to shower, I don't want anybody to help me.
You're very independent.
Yeah, I don't like somebody cooking for me. I can cook also my own. I can feed my husband also. But my husband is totally disability, that one. But I can help also him. There is somebody to help us, the caregiver ni.
Yeah.
And then she's the one who help him.
Okay.
Me only here. I sewing and somebody always introduce me. Oh, somebody introduced me that you very good in sewing. I said, I'm not a good
No,
sew.
that's true. When I met somebody mentioned you to me, and they're like, "Oh, she sews really nice." Before I came to interview you, they were already talking about how well you sew.
Because the boss in Hyatt ni, the wife, si Mrs. Nishikawa, that's always going to me. And they visit me already here.
Well, I really want to thank you and your husband and your friends and your staff, and I'm not sure who else has joined us this morning, for letting me come to your shop this morning and share your story. Anything you want to say before we go?
Oh, I thank you very much for interviewing.
No, thank you.
And I want somebody also to make you interview like this. And I hope that the same gonna be happy also.
Aww.
I'm not good in English, but
You're really good. You're really good at explaining. That is such an inspirational thought, really. We hope that somebody else will be inspired by Virginia's story today. Thank you so much.
you are welcome.
We've been chatting with Virginia Santo Tomas Camacho. She is a seamstress and has been a seamstress to royalty. She now has her own business in San Roque, Saipan. Another ordinary person with an extraordinary story, part of Marianas stories. I'm Catherine Perry.
I'm Virginia Camacho.
See you.